Welcome back to Dad Bod Bushcraft. Today we're going to be learning how to spit roast meat over a fire. Got a couple little hacks that'll make it a little bit easier. It's something that's been done for thousands of years. I'm not the first person to come up with these, I'm sure, but that does make some of it a little bit easier. Now, first of all, we need something to actually cook over it. So fortunately here in Georgia, it's Cornish hen season, and we're going to try and get us one. It just happens to be in August in Georgia. That's when they're flying south for the winter. And there's a bunch of them coming this way right now. Ooh, good shot. I got him. Oh yeah, it's a nice plump one too. He's nice and heavy. A lot of meat on that one. But I'm going to go field dress him, and we'll get started on the spit roaster. All right, your spit is going to be built around 4 pieces. There's 4 intricate pieces you need for it. You can do the whole thing with one of these. This is actually, absolutely love this knife. It's a Swiss Army Ranger grip. I think it's a model 76 or 79. It has the longest, most usable saw on a multi-tool that you can own. And this saw is sharp, but it makes short work of making all this stuff. But anyway, you need 4 components. You need a Y stick. That's where the end of the spit's going to go. You need a spit. You need where the handle of the spit's going to go. And if you notice, I've trimmed it into a nice little square spot because I've whittled on this a square. And that square will sit right down in that, like that. That keeps it from spinning. And then when you want to change to another side, you just spin it and drop it back down in there. Then the 4th component is this little cross piece right here. It's basically just a big toothpick, but I bored a hole in that using the awl that's on this knife. Once you put your meat on, then you're going to shove this through there, tap it in. That's going to keep your meat from spinning around on you. Let's go get her set up. This is just how I like to prep my bird. I got a sprig of rosemary and a couple slices of lemon. What I like to do is wipe the outside down with olive oil. Then I'll stuff the cavity with my rosemary and lemon. And you've got your stick of your spit roast on. I like to add a little bit of olive oil to it and rub it in good. It helps keep it from burning up, and it keeps the bird from sticking to it. And kind of going between those lemons. And remember, we've got a hole here. So what I like to do is line the hole up sideways. It can be a little bit tricky to get your little cross in there, so kind of memorize where the hole was. Oops, I missed. There we go. Nope, I missed again. There. Now we're through. And you just want to tap that stick a little bit. Guarantee it doesn't fall out. And now that I have the bird on there, which trust me, I will sanitize my hands after this and the outside of this bottle. Put whatever your favorite seasoning is on. I happen to like this beer can seasoning, especially on chicken. There, we're ready to put them over the fire. Now, if you notice, I have a keyhole setup. And the reason for that is you build your fire in the round part, and then when you've got coals, you rake them into the smaller part, and that's where you actually do your cooking. Now, one thing I don't see too many people tell you is we just slid this raw bird down over this. If you cook it on there and you don't get the end of this hot, you could have that same bacteria that's bad for you, give you issues. So always make sure you sterilize the end of your spit. Doesn't take long, as hot as that is. And I usually start, whoop, I lost a lemon. I usually start right about there, good 6-8 inches above the coals. It's a lot easier to control your temperature with the coals than it is over flame. The other thing is, whenever you cook over flame, if you have ever boiled water or cooked anything in a metal pot, you notice the bottom of the pot gets all covered in black soot. Do you really want that on your bird? I sure don't. Rake some more coals over there. Bank that up a little bit so fire will actually heat it up. And it'll actually cook from the side and the top, or the bottom. Get some more wood on there. So we'll have plenty of coals for the next hour or two. All right, this looks good. Let's see how she tastes. Ooh. She's a hot one. Very warm. Oh, that is so good. It actually picked up some of the smoke from the oak. Oh yeah, that's definitely finger looking good and nice and juicy. Anyway, that's how you spit roast. You'd be surprised how small of a bed of coals you need to cook over. About 1/2 inch is all you need. And I think I said 6 to 8 inches. I meant 8 to 12 inches above the coals is ideal. As you can tell, I kind of didn't keep a real good track of this and got a couple kind of burnt spots just on the skin. But as long as you do your do whatever that word is, then keep a good eye on it and you won't have that issue. But sometimes life gets in the way of stuff. Anyway, that's all I got for that. Go ahead and do my dad bod bushcraft tip for the day. Always keep a little bit of salt in your survival kits, your backpacks, your bushcraft kits, your car kit. You never know when you got to eat something in the wild, and salt makes it taste a lot better, especially if it's just a dried up squirrel or something. or fish, but salt is also an electrolyte. It's very good for your body in certain quantities. You don't want to eat it all the time every day, but if you're in a survival situation, it can help keep your electrolytes up. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time.